So let's go over the production of my song Sugar Sweet, which is out right now, and it's going to be on my album Dead Away, which comes out October 4th. Let's check it out. It's another one of those riffs that I wrote late at night. Just picked up the guitar and thought, you know, that sounds cool. Voice memo it, work on it the next day. Let's check it out. So in my mind, I wanted some Dime influence. I wanted that, like, you to make that face. Not like Walk, but you know when you hear Walk, I'm not saying it's as good as Walk. That's idiotic. But you know what I mean? That vibe of something that you hear straight away and you're just like, oh, that sounds cool. I'm also broke and I can't afford a Digitech whammy pedal. So in post, I had to, you know, pitch those bends in there. So I'm just basically going just a normal bend, but in Pro Tools, I tweaked the living crap out of it. So live, I would just use a whammy pedal for that effect if I can get hold of one. As much as I love bands like Pantera, White Zombie, Soundgarden, and things like that, it needs to sound like me. It needs to sound like Filthy Soup. So I try to mix it up as much as possible. And I think I have my own sound. If you had to say it in 2 words, Pantera pop. I know everyone's puking right now. Like, don't do that to Pantera. But without Pantera, I'd have never played guitar, especially for Dimebag. Do you know what I mean? Like, my brother got me into guitar, listened to Metallica, played guitar, but it wasn't, you know, I was just like, yeah, whatever. The second I heard Dimebag, I was like, stop everything. When we get to the verse, there's kind of some pop influence in there. Still keeping like the nature of the riffs. Guitar-wise, I love guitar. I need to hear guitar. I don't like any synth guitar. I don't like anything like that. There always needs to be guitar. Even like on popular stuff that I have, I'm working on another record as well. I'm always squealing or doing pinch harmonics, even though the verse is technically more laid back and has like a poppier sense to it. And then I just layer it with some tones with some lead underneath. Just building it back up. Again, ring modulator. So in the chorus with the under the bounce, I got a lead guitar in there. Again, kind of like using it as like a drone, just like repeating some notes and just giving it some melody just to break up the bounce, just to keep something constant in there. So when it gets to the middle part, in my mind, I was trying my best to dime the hell out of it. I wanted to just feel, I missed guitars that just sound like guitars. I wanted to feel like what I love about Pantera that other bands don't have. This isn't a diss to other bands. As much as their songs were polished and very structured and just so good at what they did, it always sounded like they were jamming and just rocking the F out and just enjoying their time and that's how the song came. It just sounds like they went into a room, jammed, and the songs came out, even though we know they worked hard and structured the songs, but it always came across like you're just rocking out. That's the kind of vibe that I wanted to give, you know, with my music and the middle part of the song. So let's check it out. And then I changed the riff again in the middle part because I love how Dime always, you get used to a riff and you're like, oh man, that's cool. And then he switches it up again. You're like, oh, that's even cooler. I'm not being big-headed about my riffs. I'm just saying like where I'm getting like the ideas from of how to switch things up, kind of like how Dimebag did it. So that is the production for my song Sugar Sweet. Go check it out right now. Like I said, it's the 3rd song from my album that comes out on October 4th. I got Sugar Sweet out now, Empty Feelings out now, and Dead to Me out now, and then the album drops October 4th. Can't wait for you to hear it. If you like the vibes that I'm giving you, you're seriously gonna love the record. Not being big-headed, but super proud of this record. Go listen to them.